I'll be happy when I get the girl. I'll be happy when I rule the world. I'll be happy when I hit 100K. I'll be happy when the fat goes away. I'll be happy when I'm wealthy. I'll be happy when my family is healthy. I'll be happy when I find love. I'll be happy when I rise above. I'll be happy when I get my fix. I'll be happy when I fall for its tricks. I'll be happy when I get there. I will be happy, I swear. If happiness is in the moment, there is no master plan. The thing about most of us men, we only say, I'll be happy when. So guys, one of the things that I take very, very seriously is being happy. I know it kind of sounds redundant. It sounds like, well, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to be happy, but I've been getting a bunch of DMs, comments, emails about how to be happier. And how many times have you caught yourself saying, I'll be happy when? And I'll speak for myself. When I was losing 100 pounds and radically changing my life all around, I remember telling myself, like, I'll be happy when I lose this weight, or like, I will give myself permission to be happy when I lose this weight. For a while there, even on YouTube, I struggled with it. It was like, okay, I'll be happy when I get to 100K. I'll be happy when I get to 50K, right? And the truth of the matter is happiness is always literally right in front of you. And I want to help you guys tap into it because everybody has the ability to. A lot of people just have the perception that they don't. And I want to start us off today with an awesome Buddhist quote that I found. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. So in other words, happiness isn't a destination, right? It's the journey. It's the journey of life, and it's choosing to have that attitude and be happy while simultaneously not letting it rely upon anything else. So first things first, I want to talk to you guys about the problem for most people when it comes to being happy. You see, I'll be happy when relies upon you solving a problem, and solving a problem does not make you any happier. And I know it's kind of like funny to think this because you're like, yeah, it does. Like I'm super happy when I like achieve a goal or I solve a problem. But like as soon as you solve a problem, as soon as you achieve a goal, right? You chew on it and savor it for a second, but then it's like, all right, what's next? You're not allowing yourself to experience that true joy because you're just fixated on what's next. I'll use me as an example, right? When I initially lost all the weight, I was just focused on like getting this weight off. I'm gonna do a bunch of cardio. I'm gonna eat like nothing. I'm gonna do it horribly. I'm just gonna do it. And then after I lost the weight, I was like, okay, now I gotta put on muscle. And then after I put on muscle, I was like, now I gotta become a good student. And then after I became a good student, I was like, okay, now I gotta find a great relationship. And then I was like, now I gotta get a social media presence. And now we're here, right? Those are all outcomes that were earned, but the outcome isn't necessarily where the happiness comes from. You see, challenges are opportunities for growth, but once one is solved, you're just looking for another problem to solve. So you trying to tell yourself, I will be happy when, is literally insanity. And that, my friends, is why at the end of Pokemon Leaf Green or Fire Red, when you beat the Elite Four and you catch Mewtwo, you're like, where do I go from here? You have this sense of like emptiness in you, like, wow, like I already did all the stuff that I wanted to do. What now, right? Do I start the game over? I don't know. So in order to be happy, you can't be fixated on solving problems or achieving goals because there's always going to be a next one. And you'll tell yourself, I can't be happy until I achieve this over and over and over. Now I want to reveal to you the answer. How do you actually choose happiness every single day and become a genuinely happy person so you can go through the Dunkin' drive-thru and be like, hey, my brother, how you doing today, man? It's great to see you, right? It sounds hilarious, but I literally do that every time I go to Dunkin' Donuts or wherever I go. I love being the guy who just brings the sunshine because it literally is infectious. So the first answer I want to give you is interpretation. Happiness is not reality. Happiness is the interpretation of reality. You see, we all see life through a different lens, and we all see life through different angles of light and darkness. Some people see life as more dark. Some people see life as really bright and amazing. But the way you interpret life doesn't necessarily define how it is. It just defines how you see it, right? I know it's a cliche example, but is your cup half empty or is it half full? Now, the second answer is progress. Progress equals happiness. I learned that from Tony Robbins back when I was like, I don't know, maybe in high school. And I know this to be true. I'm a huge Skyrim fan. I love playing Pokemon. I love like those games where you can constantly just make progress on everything instead of like a battle royale or like a team deathmatch type thing with Call of Duty. Like I love games where I can constantly improve. And that's because that's the journey. That progress, that is the journey. That's why I tell you guys all the time, it's like the journey makes you, not the destination, especially in weight loss, right? Like what transformed me was all the little promises I kept to myself in the journey. It wasn't the fact that I lost 100 pounds. That was a byproduct of the journey. Now, the third answer to happiness, be present. Now I've said this before on the channel, but do you guys remember when you went to the beach when you were like a child, like a kid? You'd go and it was like, wow, sand, wow, water, wow, seagull, right? And it was just like everything just infatuated you. And you compare that to when you go to the beach now. You were so much happier as a kid because you were solely just in the moment, 150%. You were like, you weren't thinking about the past, you weren't thinking about the future, you were strictly just in the moment. When we go to the beach now, it's really easy to be like, oh, well, did I respond to that email? Oh, I have to pay this bill. Oh, I gotta script this YouTube video, right? It's so easy for us to think about that now, but as a kid, you were so much happier at the beach because you weren't thinking about the past or the future. You were specifically just in the now, and everything was awesome. And dead ass guys, like anything you love to do, you love it because it allows you to be perfectly present in the moment. You might not have realized that before, but now you do. So guys, now that we know the answers, I wanna leave you with an actionable insight. I just want you to reframe your perspective. In other words, it's not, I'll be happy when, it's I'm happy because. It's not, I'll be happy when I lose the weight, it's I'm happy because I'm losing weight. It's not, I'll be happy when I find a relationship, it's I'm happy because I'm working towards a relationship. It's not, I'll be happy when I'm a millionaire, it's I'm happy because I'm increasing my income. Guys, the happiest people I know aren't necessarily the most fit, aren't necessarily the most wealthy. They're the people who understand how to live in the present, and they're super grateful for the opportunity to wake up every single day. Gratefulness will set you free, and just try to manage your interpretation of the world because we all see it through a different lens. I just want you to remember that your lens is always a choice, just like your attitude. So in other words, think of me the next time you go through Starbucks or Dunkin' and just like make somebody's day. I'm telling you, it will make your day when you just like, it's so great to see you. I love that shirt, right? It doesn't matter what it is, but doing that and spreading that positivity, that makes you so effing happy, so much more than any amount of likes on Instagram or any amount of subscribers on YouTube. I'm happy because I have whatever 40-something thousand that I have right now, and I'm happy because I get to serve you guys and I get to have an audience that wants to hear what I want to say. I am truly blessed, and I go through my life thinking that, and I hope that you can do the exact same. No matter where you're at in life, no matter if you're at a tough time or a great time, I've been low, I get it, but I have a huge appreciation for life now that I'm not low. Sometimes I think people who fall the lowest, bounce the highest, you know, or at least perceptively. Because what is happiness, my friends? It's just perspective. So on that note, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making this video. I love being happy, and I want you guys to be happy. You guys make me very happy, by the way. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm just super excited for all of your futures. So do me a favor and actually go through the drive-thru and make somebody's day today, right? Tell them Jackson sent you. Just do it. Make their day, make your day, double whammy. So on that note, everybody, I'm gonna leave you like I leave you every single video. Let's keep getting better together, and let's keep on grinding. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.